guys and gals, welcome back to another Roblox video with your host, ImHealthyWC. Today, we're not going to be doing a Roblox video or gameplay. We're going to be doing a discussion. Today, we're going to be discussing the Roblox ID age verification system that is coming to Roblox. Yes, this video has been in the works for a while. I've been working basically on the script on it for like the past week or 2 weeks or so. So, for you guys who do not know what the Roblox ID age verification is, it is a service that scans your ID and checks to see if you're over 13 or over 13. It recently came out to a small set of users on the platform, and why does it matter? This matters because they are using it to test a service called spatial voice chat, and coming soon. There's no definite proof on this yet that I could find. If there is proof, let me know. But coming soon to lock out certain users away from certain games. So for example, if your account is not verified with the ID, then that means you cannot join that game. It's a way to let only older players join the game. After sending your ID, you also have to send a selfie, which is kind of weird, but this is to prove that you're a living person and not an oof one that took an ID from someone. Also, by the way, if you take an ID from someone who is oof, you are a sick human being. I'm telling you this much. So all this sounds really good as a whole, right? Like, it sounds really good, right? Like, it sounds like spatial voice chat for people over 13, 13 plus only games. And then you think about Roblox security as a whole. Let me get down to this. Botting, money laundering, copying items on the catalog, beamed, which means you can hack into someone's account, bypass their 2FA, and make them spend their hard-earned Robux. Yes, there are videos on how to do this and avoid it. It doesn't matter if the Robux in your account are paid or they're stipends. They can spend it on any game they want to, on any experience, I apologize, or trade rare items from that account. All of this is possible to this day, and Roblox still has put no fix on this. Don't worry, I will make a video on that soon. Nor do I ever remember them ever talking about how bad the security is and if they're trying to improve it or not. Honestly, I can expect the glitch to be found very quickly to where tons of bot accounts will be able to once more get verified and spam spatial voice chat or whatever features Roblox gives 13 plus. I can also mention the horrible method that they used to do this. In my opinion, I'd rather just use an ID scanner. So literally they just say, hey, here's my ID, and the and the bot will verify the ID rather than sending a selfie, because that is too much. Understand this. Asking 13-year-old, at minimum, young boys and girls to take a picture of themselves to prove their existence is weird. Roblox, do you not understand what kind of site you have here? We already have an issue where there are people running amok doing weird things online. It's not hard to find a situation where something happened where someone took advantage of their influencer base and used their power to do that. And so now we have a situation like this where Roblox is now saying, hey, we want a selfie and your ID, but don't worry, our bot does it. The bot is not 100%. So yes, a bot does the entire process, and that is the case. But imagine a case the bot is not working, right? We all been to sites like PayPal or Facebook where we would send IDs 2, 3, 4, 5 times. You know, I'm 23, I'm a bit older, so maybe you guys don't relate too much, honestly. But you know what? Who cares? You know what? Even when I was young and I would try to verify my account with some game card or whatever kids do nowadays, and we would all see on our account that a bot is having issues. So they direct us to a real person. So imagine this. Imagine a bot having problems verifying the ID and the selfie itself. Think about how creepy that is. Imagine if the bot has issues. What if the bot is like, oh, can't detect human face in picture, please send better picture, and you're like, oh my god, that is my picture. Please accept my picture, please. And then you're like, no. And the bot's like, no, I will not accept your picture. That is a dumb picture. But then you're like, no, I want the picture to be accepted. Can I talk to a real human? Or, like some situation like that. Now you have an issue where a human behind that computer is now getting access to someone's selfie. And I'm going to use the most extreme example of under a minor. You are asking minors to send a selfie Roblox. Do you not understand how creepy it is if someone on your supports team gets a picture from a minor? Look, I don't trust support. I don't trust it. The Roblox employees on support sold our data for money, guys. They sold it for money. I will put a link of this in the description below. You can literally see they sold our data for money. Passwords, 2FAs, emails, usernames, items. The same people that read and respond to the issues on your account also sold your data for money. So imagine that same person, or imagine the same group of weirdos that didn't get caught and fired after that huge investigation. Well, it wasn't really a huge investigation, which is crazy to me. They should have been arrested and sued for all I know. But you know what? Because that's literally money going behind those accounts. Now imagine those same people that are going to be helping you verifying your IDs and your selfies. And they're going to be having access to those pictures. Because somewhere down the line, the bot is going to mess up. And the bot isn't automatically going to get rid of the image. The bot isn't automatically going to get rid of it. Sites make mistakes, okay? Sites get hacked. And that happens. We understand. This is why we update our passwords and why we change our emails. Well, I don't change my emails. I haven't changed mine in years. But this is why we update our passwords. This is why we add security to our account. Because we realize, hey, this site isn't perfect. It's going to get hacked one day. There's a vulnerability in all these lines of ones and zeros. And someone's going to flip it, right? Someone's going to find a flip to a switch. And be like, hey, this does this. And this will make this happen. This is why there are bug bounty programs out there, right? And that's okay. But in my opinion, I think Roblox should take away the whole selfie verification and change it to where it's only the ID. Let me also tell you, there are also laws protecting children nowadays coming out. Right now, as I'm making this script, it is literally just starting. But right now, there are companies from TikTok and Facebook that are trying to protect minors on these websites, that are trying to make sure that these guys are not getting hurt and vandalized. Yes, that is a different topic for another day. Probably not one that you'll see on this channel, but I do think it's important to mention that, hey, Roblox, you have a very young demographic here. If you ask them to send selfies, doesn't matter if a bot is doing it or not, it's still very creepy, and a company will eventually come after you. Where luckily, a company doesn't read on Roblox entirely every single day. Well guys, this is a short discussion video. I didn't want to really make this too long. Who knows, maybe in the future I'll have longer discussion videos. If you guys like these videos, let me know down below. I might make more of these videos and stuff like that. If you guys wanted to see a different game in the background, let me know. Trying out different games, so we'll see what is the most best fitting for people. Alright guys, well guys, this was Roblox with your host, ImHealthyWC. If you guys enjoyed this video, obviously like the video, about it, subscribe down below for more videos of this video and of this videos of this type. You guys can also check out the other content I made inside the description. All that is there, games, shirts, second channels with other games that are not family friendly. But hey, if you want to check that all out, it's inside the description. And I'd like to see you guys later. Bye. This was fun. Again, Roblox, change your system. It is so creepy. Wow. And I think you really need to understand why this is super important. Okay? There's so many issues right now going on, and I think that if Roblox is too slow to accept that, we're gonna start seeing some nice little outlets come out for Roblox, come after it all over again, and parents are gonna get really mad at this. Heck, if I was a parent, I wouldn't allow this. Like, if I was to see my 13-year-old or 14-year-old or 15-year-old son or daughter sending selfies, it would bother me, and it would bother me. It would bother me if I was a parent. You know what I mean? It would bother me, and I don't even want to be a parent, man. I don't even want to be a parent. It still bothers me. All right, see you guys later. Bye.